We're talking seriously dangerous comedy here with that wacky pack of young comedians in another outrageous episode of The Kids in the Hall. Next on HBO.
Can you hear me?
A hopeless case.
Does he ever speak to you?
Of course not.
A dedicated doctor.
What I know is these people are alive inside.
A quiet miracle.
Dr. Sayer, it's a miracle.
Robert De Niro.
You thought what you'd like to do today?
I would do all the things that you people take for granted.
Leonard, where are you going?
Robin Williams.
Leonard! Leonard! That's not wading, that's swimming!
Awakenings.
Leonard! Leonard!
Tomorrow on HBO. She changed her looks. She changed her name. She changed her life to escape the man she married.
Laura!
But there are some things you can never change because the man she left.
Where is she?
Wants her back.
I can't live without you, and I won't let you live without me.
Julia Roberts, Sleeping with the Enemy. Tomorrow on HBO.
You want to see that? Take a good look.
Kiefer Sutherland.
I want to come back with the answers to death.
Julia Roberts.
I have no interest in watching you kill yourself.
I did not come to medical school to murder my classmates.
William Baldwin.
Came back from the dead tonight.
Kevin Bacon.
It's getting too dangerous. Somehow we brought our sins back physically.
Thank you for the nightmare.
Today's a good day to die.
Find out what's waiting on the other side. Flatliners. Friday on HBO.
It took a special breed of men to fly the intruder.
This is going to be the most exciting thing you've ever done with your clothes on.
Nerve made them defy the odds.
I don't think trees in a suspected truck park is worth a man's life.
Honor made them defy the rules.
You were over Hanoi, weren't you?
When the dirty business of war
They send you here to stroke the widow?
got personal.
You tell me you're interested in payback.
Danny Glover, Willem Dafoe, Brad Johnson, Rosanna Arquette. Flight of the Intruder. Primetime premiere Saturday at 8 on HBO.
High drama and high jinks from Sean Young. Melanie Griffith plays a spy's game, and Eric Clapton scores big in the movies. I'm Lisa Carlin with the Entertainment Weekly Magazine News Report on HBO. In our cover story, Sean Young, the agony and the ecstasy of Hollywood's most dangerous beauty. In her latest film, Love Crimes, Young plays a woman who goes to extremes to get to the truth. It's a role the outspoken actress can identify with.
I think actors who bite their tongue and really try to cooperate with the system, they sort of win on one level, and yet, for me, if I were to be that way, the loss would be very great on an internal spiritual level.
4 years ago, Sean Young's career was taking off. Her sizzling performances in box office hits like No Way Out and Blade Runner made success seem inevitable. Then, in 1988, Sean Young starred with James Woods in The Boost. Their rumored combustible on- and off-camera relationship ended with Woods filing a $2 million harassment lawsuit against her. Though the suit was settled out of court, Young was left with a reputation for melodrama. She did land the role of Vicky Vale in Batman, but an on-the-job injury led to her replacement by Kim Basinger. When she was overlooked in the upcoming Batman sequel for the role of Catwoman, Sean Young took matters into her own hands.
How dare you not make time to see the Catwoman? Not even so much as granting me a meeting.
The Catcapade was something that I did as a protest and as a sort of like a performance art type of thing. And what's really interesting is that nobody got it.
Her stint on the Joan Rivers show raised quite a few eyebrows, but for Young it was business as usual. And with 3 new films due out this year, Sean Young says she'll handle success her own way.
Success is a very relative thing, and there's no success that's worth compromising what makes you a good person.
In our movie section, good grades go to Shining Through, a World War II espionage thriller with Melanie Griffith and Michael Douglas. Film critic Owen Gleiberman says Shining Through gives Griffith a chance to show some real wit, and the chemistry between the stars is genuine.
Mr. Leland.
Why don't you call me Ed?
Also receiving good grades, Hear My Song, an Irish fairy tale with Adrian Dunbar and Ned Beatty. Critic Lieberman calls it an exuberant piece of blarney with a finale so upbeat it's like a sunbeam. Now, here's a look at what's shining at the box office, the 5 most popular films of the week. To our book section, EW recommends Fugitive Spring, a moving memoir by Deborah Diggs of her childhood in Missouri and her struggles to become a poet. And in History Portraits, artist Cindy Sherman gets into her work, literally, photographing herself in various guises from the last 5 centuries. On the music scene, EW looks at movie soundtracks that score by themselves. The Prince of Tide soundtrack gives listeners a royal treat with 2 bonus tunes from director star Barbra Streisand.
Days that hurried past, dreams that should have lasted.
Eric Clapton's original score for Rush is stirring and eerie, providing the perfect backdrop for this film about 70s drug excess.
If I saw you in heaven.
And the Bugsy soundtrack reworks simple motifs and uses period standards to create music that rivals the intensity of the star. Those are some of your top entertainment choices this week. I'm Lisa Carlin with the Entertainment Weekly Magazine News Report.
On his way to Atlantic City.
Oh no, cop.
Chevy Chase just made the wrong turn.
What is this place?
Welcome to Vulcanavia.
You'll be confined herein.
Good night, Harry! You're gonna enjoy it, right?
Where there's only one way to escape.
Hula, hula, hula! The hula, hula, hula!
Demi Moore. John Candy.
Doing something different with your hair?
And Dan Aykroyd.
It's your bride.
Plenty of time for that on the honeymoon.
Now!
In Nothing But Trouble.
Lucy, I'm home.
Premieres Saturday, February 15th on HBO.
For Aram Katurian, having it all wasn't as good as getting it all.
When I was his age, I had 3 jobs. I was knocking myself out trying to get somewhere in the world.
Now he's going to get it all back.
Everything screwed up because of my money.
Yes, I see your problem. Boy, I wish I had it.
Even if he's got to do something drastic.
That's some bad news, very bad news.
Jack Lemmon, For Richer, For Poorer. Premieres Saturday, February 29th on HBO.
Introducing Rowan Atkinson as Mr. Bean.
Excuse me. Could you, if you'd be so kind, just press the red button.
Okay. Move back.
The red.
Right. Right up to the window. Good. Okay. Now just try one more. Turn round. Actually face them. Right the way round and face the window.
No rush.
Every so often, a talent comes along that's so rare, so original. There's only one place he belongs. Rowan Atkinson, coming to HBO in his first American television special, premiering Sunday, March 1st.
We're talking seriously dangerous comedy here with that wacky pack of young comedians in another outrageous episode of The Kids in the Hall. Next on HBO.
Next from the Crypt, a desert duel that's strictly for the birds. Polly want a finger?
Diggs! I will take you down!
Carl McLaughlin.
You ain't getting me, bird! You ain't getting me!
Tales from the Crypt. Tomorrow on HBO. Parental discretion advised.
Do you know what male, women, explosive experts, meter maids, bounty hunters, private eyes, lottery winners, astronauts, and tax evaders all have in common? They're each appearing on Ace Award-winning Paula Poundstone's new late-night show.
Have you ever been abducted by aliens?
That's right. Ordinary people.
And I've been bitten twice by a great white shark.
Extraordinary stories.
You can fry up the neighbor's cat if you really get hungry.
Well, there's a good thing to blurt out in a high-profile program.
The Paula Poundstone Show. Everyday people, every Friday night. Premieres Friday night at 12:30 on HBO.
On the HBO Comedy Hour, travel to the crazy world of Bob Nelson.
I need toilet paper!
He broke through as a young comedian.
Oh, first I want to show you my grandmother.
Cut loose on a one-night stand.
Billy Bob Rubeck, University of Texas. Right guard.
Now he's in the spotlight for his first HBO Comedy Hour.
What's your sign? I'm a fishy.
Bob Nelson.
I know I am. But what are you?
A comic force of multiple personalities.
Use your head for once, you know? A lot of guys think with this, you know, but I use my head.
With a unique perspective.
Teacher used to always say to me, where are you going to go with that crap when you graduate, Mr. Nelson? Where are you going to go with that, huh? I don't know, HBO.
Bob Nelson. Premieres Saturday night at 10 on the HBO Comedy Hour.
It's straight from the street. It's live with an attitude. Hip-hop on the edge like you never seen before. Yo, Jeff is the comedy where rap is the rock and roll. Check it out right here. Friday nights at midnight on HBO. Def Comedy Jam premieres Friday, March 6th on HBO. Hey, yo, if you miss it, don't tell nobody. Viewer discretion is advised.
What is HBO?
They're unbelievable. They're big. It's big stuff. It's little stuff. And it's stuff that'll turn you on if you're anything like me. I actually get turned on some of the stuff. I saw an episode of Dream On that I'm dating.
When you've got it, you get it.